Three words. Same face. Same. Now when you hear that, you're gonna be one of two people. You're either gonna be like, what is this man talking about? Or you're gonna be like, oh God, I know what that is. To the point that you've never even tried to fix it. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be talking about today. Same face syndrome in drawings, primarily. If you don't know what that is, it's basically just when you're drawing, you make a bunch of characters and they all have the exact same look on their face. You've probably been that guy that's thought before or is thinking, they're just like, damn, I'm finally gonna draw a character's face, and I'm gonna draw their full body too. And then you draw their face, you draw their body, and then you draw another character and another body. Then you start realizing these are the exact same people. You can see this really commonly in different animes like One Piece, Demon Slayer, and I can't think of any others right now, but this is a very common thing that a lot of artists experience. And generally, it happens when artists, they find one look that they like a lot, and they become satisfied with what they've made with it, and then they continue to do it, and they draw it, and they draw it, and they draw it, and they draw it, before they realize it, when they're trying to make other characters or other designs, they all look the same. So you might be wondering, how do I not do this? How do I make my characters' faces look different, finally? Or maybe you're wondering, do I want my characters' faces to look different? Do I want some diversity in my drawings? Well, I think you should. Me personally. Maybe I'm crazy, I don't know. Normally, there's a couple ways that I would go about learning to create more diverse looks. You generally, what I like to do is find really exaggerated faces, like whether it's through real people or cartoons, find really distinct, extreme looks for faces, and try to draw those consistently, and try to find new ones that are all unique and diverse, and try to break it down into shapes. Like with any character design, you generally are gonna go about it with shapes, like do I want this to be a bold, stronger character with more angular shapes, or do I want to be more kind and soft and relaxed, then make it more round or smaller? Do I want it to be super fast, make it narrow and long and edgy? All of these different things will be very important when designing not only just the faces for your characters, but for their bodies too. Like the entire design, their outfits, their face, their body. Even the color scheme will vary depending on what you're trying to go for with your character. So let's say I want to make a more bold character who's strong, maybe he's evil too. I'm going to want, generally, in a more evil or bad character will be associated with more angular shapes, sharper edges, something that almost feels more dangerous. If you want it to feel strong too, then you make it bigger and bold. If you put those two things together into the concept of your face, you're going to generally give them a bigger, bold, more bold jaw, maybe a slightly longer face, super sharp, yeah, like sharper, thick eyebrows, a broad nose ridge, things like that. Those will contribute. Narrow, sharp eyes. But otherwise, if you want a bigger, bolder character who is very kind-hearted and not evil, you're gonna make things softer. You're gonna make them more round, less edgy, so that it comes off less intimidating. Make their color scheme brighter, so that it's less intimidating, it's more open, it's more friendly. Like if you want to compare two big and bold characters, one that is super kind and then one that is super evil and grotesque, you can compare like Po from Kung Fu Panda. He's soft, but he's strong, he's big. And then, on the other hand, you can compare him to, I forget, the dude from Cyberpunk. If you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. Atom Smasher, that's his name. They are both very bold, strong characters, but one is very kind and very soft and almost dopey, while one is grotesque and evil and selfish and destructive. Now, of course, those things aren't just expressed through their face, but they're expressed through their body. But even just looking at the characters' faces, you can tell the impression that they are supposed to give off. You can feel what they are supposed to be like. Where I'm going with this is essentially I'm just saying, if you want to figure out how to create a variation of looks in your faces, find a purpose for it. Have a reason. Because if you're just creating faces like, oh, I think this looks good, that looks good, then you're just gonna do what you think looks nice, and you're not gonna really reach out very much to create more unique looks or styles. And normally people do it unintentionally. Like that's how you get into same face syndrome, is you just draw what you like, and then you subconsciously keep doing that, and you're not thinking about it. You're just like, oh, this looks good, and then you realize that it's the same every time. Like, don't get me wrong, that one same look might look great, but a lot of people want to have range with what they can do. Probably the most common and easiest way for me to ever learn a specific subject is to collect a big collection of images for it, and then just reference them and just copy all of them. But try to categorize it in a way to where you're working on faces that are similar in each section. Like maybe do 5 more small, younger characters, and then you do 5 old characters, and then do 5 middle-aged characters, so that each individual type sticks to your head. Or maybe you should designate it to something else, like not the age, but you should do it to the face length. Do more long-faced people, do more short-faced people, do people with more broad jaws. Broad jaws. There's a lot of different aspects to faces and their features that you can put time into to learn to get more unique looks. As long as you're paying attention to certain aspects of the face and you're changing what you are practicing, you will build that mental library to have different looks. Another way that people have same face syndrome so commonly is not just because of the character's face itself, but the expression that they're doing. Practice expressions, that'll help with it. Try to do confused looks, or angry looks, or happy looks, or maybe even go and do more complex appearances to your looks. Like me personally, what I did what I was just saying earlier. I got a big old collection of angry faces, I drew those out, filled like a page or 2 of expressions, and then I went and, without any reference at all, I just made my own, completely on my own, and I just tried my best to remember everything that went into it, everything that was there, all of the patterns that showed up in each drawing for that expression. Like with almost anything you want to learn, in terms of drawing, if you want to learn it, then just draw it. Like find a bunch of references and just draw it over and over and over. Like obviously you're gonna have to think about it and try to pay attention and absorb what you're looking at. You're not gonna learn if you don't care. But if you just do that on repeat, and then maybe once you have drawn a certain amount of them with a reference, try to do your own without. It's probably the quickest way you can learn. Anyway, that's all I got right now. These are most recent drawings I made. I didn't record the one you see on screen right now, but it just took too long, so I couldn't record it. But thank you for watching.